Name something worse than reading Dark Age while literally being on your actual deathbed. You guys, I've been missing giving you updates so much, but the way in which this is the very first day in an entire week, I've been able to even take like a full breath. I was so sick. It was rough. It was rough. Name something worse. I will wait. Yeah, there's nothing worse. There's literally nothing worse. So as far as my thoughts on Dark Age, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a very, very, very tough time in the beginning getting through it, specifically because locationally, everybody was in such vastly different places on the planetary system, and it was hard for me to figure out where they were and why all of a sudden people were showing up in the same place because I didn't understand how close the planets were or where those ships were, all that stuff. So that was kind of hard for me to follow. However, I'm so deeply committed to the Red Rising saga. I got my stuff together. I started figuring everything out. To be honest, the deaths were not, I mean, some of them were really, really hard hitting, like Orion. Like a few in there that were like so sad, obviously, but I wasn't as like emotionally damaged by them as much as I was just emotionally damaged at like the entirety of the war and what is going on in the current story. At this point, I am halfway through Lightbringer, and so I am making headway into the light again, hopefully, but like I know it's not because everybody's warning me to just like be ready to want to die. Keep you updated on that, but as far as like Dark Age goes, really enjoyed it, but also it was up to this point, even more than Iron Gold, harder for me to follow. And I don't know if that was because I was so mentally not well or if that was just, it was just a little bit more dense to get through. But I did still really enjoy it. And especially the payoff in Lightbringer is making it feel so much more worth it. Like, I think the best line in the entire series so far was the whole, like, I would die for the fact that all men are created equal and the king is not Loon, his name is Reaper. I was like, oh, and on period, Ulysses, that was really, really hard. Everything that's going on with Severo, everything that's going on with like the estrangement of all the relationships we came to love so much. Evolution of Lyria's character was one of my favorite parts of the whole book. She carried in Dark Age. Oh, chapter 86 where freaking Cassius came back. I posted about that a few times. Not well, not well. I knew Cassius was coming back because like obviously like we never saw a body. Pierce Brown loves a fake out death. He loves a fake out death. I knew Cassius was coming back, but I did not expect it to be in that way, especially coming back to the Republic, coming back to save Darrow. So good. I loved it so much. But if there's specific parts that you want me to like talk about, now that I'm like back to being able to speak, I would love to talk about them, but it kind of, my mind is like blank on some of the stuff that I loved about it. Is the Dark Age Lightbringer update, and I will keep you posted.